Hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So in this video, we are going to have another Bitcoin on track watch party kasi I think we have a lot of coins to talk about ngayon, especially na nagkaroon tayo ng bullish retracement. And we all remember, what goes down must come up, and right now we are seeing that movement exactly as predicted. So if you want to support the channel, you can leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat. If you want to tell us or you want to send in your suggested coins, you can actually comment them down below by entering in the comment section or dito sa ating live chat. Now, dito sa live chat, ang gagawin natin is naka-subscribers only. And the reason for that being is in order for us to avoid scammers and spammers na nagko-comment dito. So, iniiwasan natin siya ngayon. So, yeah. Right now, if you want to send in your coins na suggested, you can actually comment them down below. And then, of course, just another thing na gusto ko din tanongin sa inyo, what do you think will happen first? 45k Bitcoin or 40k Bitcoin? You can answer our poll in the description down below or dyan sa ating live chat. So, yeah, let's start na. And, yeah, siguro i-ano ko lang, i-focus mode ko lang para wala kayo makita notification. But, yeah, let's now talk about the Bitcoin price. And then, yeah, since in order for us to understand each and every altcoins, we must first understand the Bitcoin price action. And then, just to give you a quick update with the long term, we have this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve na matagal na nating fina-follow. And look at this growth curve. It's actually an indication of our market cycle. So, as you can see dito sa growth curve, malalaman mo yung ating market cycle bottom. You can also see the halfway point of our market as well as the projected market cycle top. So, as you can see, right now, we are at the halfway point pa din. And as you can see, the lower regression band ng ating halfway point is acting as a support. So, could this somehow indicate na we are at the bottom na nga ng ating correction? Or is 40k the bottom? Kasi right now, look at this. Our logarithmic growth curve is indicating na that was the bottom. So, yeah, as of now, our data model, one of our data models indicating na yun yung bottom. But yeah, now, let's dive into the shorter time frames. And yeah, nakita ko ngayon, dami na nag-suggest ng mga kanilang suggested mga TA. And yeah, mahina daw audio. Sige, lakasan natin. Yan, hopefully mas malakas na yung audio ngayon. But yeah, now let's dive in dito sa Bitcoin price action. Sound check. Babaan ko lang ng konti. Masyado siyang malakas. Sound check. Yeah, now let's dive in dito sa ating Bitcoin price action. So, for the very short term, siguro let's give you a quick update sa ating short-term price action dito sa ating Bitcoin price action. So, as you can see, dito sa ating Bitcoin price action, we were previously monitoring this, ito nga, descending triangle, and then we broke out exactly as predicted. We saw a bull flag which we actually traded then, and then after that bull flag, after ng bull flag na yan, what happened next was nagkaroon tayo ng rising wedge forming sa very short term. And if di nyo nakita yung rising wedge kanina, pinost ko siya actually kaninang umaga dun sa ating YouTube channel. So ito, pinost ko yung rising wedge signal earlier today na meron tayong opportunity na pwedeng i-play out. Ayan no, may rising wedge and then declining RSI, may bearish divergence. So we have played that one out and look at that, we played out exactly as predicted. So I have traded that, yun nga, and then our target was the bottom of the wedge. So congratulations if you have traded in that. And then after that, we are now monitoring this descending triangle and then yun nga, may bullish and bearish scenario tayo. However, di ba ang target nito is by getting the height of this triangle, lagyan natin sa possible point of breakout, then therefore, our target is the 44.3k. However, ang problem dyan is kailangan natin ng volume in order for us to see a movement na tuloy-tuloy. Pero dahil walang volume tayo nakikita, we are more likely going to get resisted by a certain area. So right now, we are getting resisted by this previous resistance. And then, di ba, nagbigay ako ng update kanina. Not long ago lang, sabi ko, RSI, ay ito. Sabi ko lang kanina, partial TP area already if you have traded this Bitcoin. Pero, yun nga, meron tayong resistance. So, that is already a good take profit area. So, yun na nga, it's a good take profit area na for the very short term. Pero now, let's dive in dito sa ating bigger time frame and understand in the 4-hour time frame kung ano na ba dapat gawin natin. So, in the 4-hour time frame, wala pa tayong signs of a bullish or bearish trend reversal indicator. So, as of now, we are just going to hodl and take partial profits along the way. In the hourly, as you can see, RSI is also starting to decline. So, right now, we need to wait this one out if you want to enter into any big moves. So, as of now, take partial profits lang muna, and then if nagkaroon tayo ng breakout, then doon natin ititingnan yung ating next move. So, right now, yung ating aabangan muna dito with sa ating trading view chart as well as with the Bitcoin price action. And then, yeah, may nakita ko dito mga tanong. Sa BingX daw ba ako nag-trade? Yes. Sa BingX, Phoenix, Bybit. So doon ako usually nag-trade. So now, let's talk about altcoins naman. And before we head into altcoins, of course, ang best thing na kailangan tingnan is, of course, the Bitcoin dominance. And the Bitcoin dominance, if hindi nyo pa alam, it's an indicator in understanding which will perform better kung si altcoins ba or si Bitcoin. So as of the time being, yung ating previous analysis was, nagkakaroon tayo ng bounce dito. So diba, sabi ko kahapon, or the other day, as it stands, we were seeing a Bitcoin season, and ang dapat mangyari in order for us to see altcoins to perform better is kailangan niya ma-break tong support. So right now, nagkaroon tayo ng decline, pero wala pa tayong breakout sa ating support. So as of now, we still don't have a confirmed altcoin season yet. So for the time being, we're just going to wait this one out for the altcoin market, especially if it's a good time to invest na ba. So right now, kung ano yung galaw ng Bitcoin, yun din susundan ng altcoin. So as much as possible, in this case, you must follow Bitcoin first. The moment na isusundan mo lang si altcoin alone is whenever the dominance is declining. So in cases na pababa lang siya ng diretso, doon pwede ka mag-TA alone in altcoins. Pero let's say, you are seeing somewhat of a support na nga and may possible signs of a bullish trend reversal na nga sa dominance, then in that case, you have to follow Bitcoin first. So right now, diba, we were following Bitcoin lately, especially yun na nga, na very crucial yung movement sa Bitcoin lately. So ngayon, let's now talk about dito sa altcoin market natin. So just to give you our first altcoin, let's look at Ethereum muna. So let's dive into our Ethereum chart. So earlier today, nag-post din ako ng signal din natin na meron tayong resistance forming at the 3.3K. Sinabi ko siya dito sa ating latest video na meron tayong 3.3K target and 3.3K resistance, I mean. So as you can see, we are still at that resistance. So right now, we still don't have a breakout. However, I think meron ditong ka-worry na ngayon na movement. Kasi if you're going to look at this, the price action is starting to decline nga. And the moment na, let's say, the moment na magkaroon tayo ng breakout at the same time the RSI started declining, then that is not a good sign. Typically, ang dapat mangyari in order for us to see a continuation to the upside is, dapat ang mangyari is, dapat hindi nagde-decline yung RSI. So if nagde-decline yung RSI, that is a first warning na nga. And in that case, hindi maganda mag-enter ng panibagong position na long or magbabuy. In that case, always wait for a pullback in order for us to see a movement. Pero let's say nagkaroon ng breakout siya dyan with volume, then yeah, we can trade that as long as the RSI is increasing and higher high na siya. So for Ethereum, we have a 3.3K resistance, but we have a support at the 3.2K. Pero if let's say we are able to break this 3.3K, then our next target is around the 3.6K for Ethereum. Kasi if we're going to zoom out, 3.3K is a resistance na we need to watch out dito kay Ethereum price action. So that is for the Ethereum price action, especially in the 4-hour time frame. Especially if you're going to look in the hourly time frame, the RSI is declining na nga while the price is starting to increase. Pero yun nga, wala pang confirmation kasi right now, hindi pa tayo nakita ng higher high sa Ethereum price action. So we need to wait this one out before entering into any new trades or position. Now, let's dive into other coins naman. And let's try to look at Cardano first before we dive into other coins then. So let's look into Cardano. So I think hindi yun yung chart natin. I think our chart was the Kraken chart. So let's look at our Cardano Kraken chart. And then yes, this is our Cardano Kraken chart. And diba, yung analysis natin kanina earlier today, this morning, is meron tayong resistance forming within the 1.35 to 1.36. And then look at that, we actually got rejected. And then diba sabi ko sa inyo sa video kanina, siguro i-play lang natin siya, ipakita lang natin yung analysis natin earlier this morning. Kung ano ba yung analysis natin with the Cardano price action. So ito yung analysis this morning. And then, ayun, sabi natin na meron tayong 1.29 support area if ever na we get rejected by the 1.36. And look at that, guys. It played out exactly. We got a support dito. So, right now, we still have to wait out for the next move in order for us to confirm a move. Pero if, let's say, you want to maximize this opportunity and risk taker ka, you can actually swing trade within the support and the resistance nito. You could actually trade that. Pero as of the time being, ako hindi ko siya muna ita-trade. Mas gusto ko na may may magandang indicator for us to confirm i-move talaga. Kasi of course, it's risky to trade sa mga movements na hindi pa tayo confirmed. Especially yun nga, wala pa tayong next indicators na nagsasabi ko ano yung next move. So, you could swing trade that, yung support and resistance, pero as of the time being, as it stands, there are still no clear indicators yet for the next move other than the support and resistance. So right now, we are going to wait out the Cardano price action. Then, so similar then with the Ethereum price action. Now, let's dive into other coins. Siguro, let's look at FTM. Kasi, nakita ko ang dami nagko-comment about FTM and tinignan ko din siya recently. Napansin ko na tuloy-tuloy din yung movement niya to the upside. So, with that being said, we are going to dive in with the FTM price action. And I'm not sure bakit hindi pa naglo-load yung charts. Siguro i-open lang natin siya. And then ayan. Actually, this was our previous analysis kay FTM. May support area tayo dito. And yeah, let's try to zoom out. Let's give you guys a recap sa mga ating previous analysis. So looking at our previous analysis, we played this bullish divergence. And then we spotted the bearish divergence. However, nagkaroon tayo ng massive. Siguro nagkaroon ng buy volume dyan. Yeah, nagkaroon siya ng buy volume upon that bounce. And then look at that. We now have a bullish movement. And ano ba yung cost nitong movement na yan? Let's try to analyze. So ang cost ng movement na yan, may declining price, may increasing RSI. So that indicated a bullish trend reversal. So that's why we are seeing a movement to the upside kay FTM. And maganda ba mag-enter kay FTM ngayon? Yun yung question. Well, if you're going to look at the RSI, hindi pa siya overbought. So this could indicate hindi pa the best time to take partial profits. Pero we have a warning which is the RSI is declining. So that is a warning na nga. So though it's indicating na hindi pa best time to sell sa RSI, but since we are seeing an indicator na nagde-decline na siya, in the early time frame for the very short term, increasing price while the RSI is declining. For the very short term, that is a signal for a bearish trend reversal. So for the very short term, there are signs of a sell signal na nga. So this is a good take profit opportunity. But for the 4-hour time frame, let's say you are following for the midterm, there are still no clear indicators yet. You have to wait this one out if you are following the 4-hour time frame. Pero in the early time frame, it's already a selling opportunity na nga kasi may bearish divergence. And it's a good take partial profit area na yan. Sa time na yan. So for the time being, may good area para mag-take profit na dito kay FTM. Shorting opportunity siguro, if you're going to short this, siguro ang pwedeng mo gawin target is the bottom of the Ito, yung previous support can now act as a target dito. So if let's say you want to trade this bearish divergence, siguro yun yung pwede natin target around the $2.8. So you could actually target that one out. If let's say you want to play this. Pero, yeah, let's wait this one out pa muna. May support areas ba na pwede tayong tingnan? Well, wala pa. Yeah, wala pa tayong makikitang support area other than this 2.8. Yeah, $2.80. So for the time being, bearish divergence kay FTM and we are seeing a support area around the 2.8. Para maganda to i-trade siguro tingnan ko siya mamaya. After our live, siguro papasadahan ko siya. Now, ano pa ba titingnan natin? Let's look at AXS Infinity. Si AXS Infinity, ang laki din ng inakit niya. I think we saw around 25% na pump kay AXS Infinity. So, yeah, let's give you a quick update with AXS Infinity. So, for AXS Infinity, as you can see, nagkaroon tayo ng break. Hindi naman siya breakout. Nagkaroon tayo ng movement to the downside. Pero if you're going to look at the 4-hour time frame, ito guys, yung 4-hour time frame, meron tayong declining price while the RSI is increasing. That indicated a bullish trend reversal for AXS Infinity. So kung nagtataka kayo bakit siya nag-pump, ang reason ng kanyang pag-pump is because of this bullish divergence. So similar with the Bitcoin price action. So diba yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina, since the Bitcoin dominance is moving sideways and wala pa tayong confirmed breakout movement to the upside or to the downside sa dominance, ibig sabihin nun kung ano galaw na altcoins, yun din yung galaw ni Bitcoin. Or kung ano galaw ni Bitcoin, yun din yung galaw na altcoins. So, diba, nakikita nyo, halos similar lahat ng coins. Dahil nagkaroon tayo ng bullish divergence, it's just a matter of fact of kung ano lang coins yung may malaking returns lang talaga. But yeah, right now, for AXS Infinity, ano ba yung movement natin ngayon? So, for AXS Infinity, if you're going to zoom out dito, yung ating previous Fibonacci retracement area, meron tayo actually Fibonacci retracement area na nagkakaroon ng resistance ngayon. So, this Fibonacci retracement area is now acting as a resistance around the $77. So, right now, we have a resistance within the $77 area. So, in order for us to confirm a move to the upside, we need to break the $77 area. And, yun nga, $83 yung next target natin. If let's say, ma-break natin yan. Looking at the RSI, still no signs of a next movement pa din. So, right now, huddle muna for Axie Infinity, or let's say you are in a short-term trade, take profit opportunity siya. Pero for the time being, there are still no signs of a bullish trend reversal yet or bearish trend reversal. Siguro, for the bearish trend reversal signal, siguro tingnan natin to closely. Masyadong mababa yung RSI niya. At the same time, hindi nag-increase yung kanyang price action. So, this is not a bearish divergence. So, typically, ang bearish divergence, ang dapat mangyari sa bearish divergence kasi is increasing yung price while the RSI is increasing. Pero ang nangyari, hindi yun yung nangyari. Hindi nag-increase yung price. So, right now, we are going to wait this one out for Axie Infinity. So, right now, we are forming a resistance dito. Ang good thing na pwede nating asahan lang dito is, let's say, nagkaroon to bigla ng falling wedge. If let's say, nagkaroon to ng falling wedge, then that is a swing tradable opportunity if let's say ganyan yung nangyari. In that case, ang magiging target din would be the top of the wedge, which is ayan. Pero let's say this played a support area within this area, then that could indicate na meron tayong possible bull flag. So if that is a bull flag, then yeah, we can actually check out this move. Pero as of the time being, wala pang confirmation yet kasi wala pa tayong nakikitang support dito sa ating Axie Infinity price action. So right now, we are going to wait it out then for Axie Infinity. So now, let's look at other coins din. And yeah, let's dive into other coins. Pag-usapan din mamaya natin yung SLP, BNB. Sige, let's look at BNB. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below if you want to support the channel. So now, let's talk about BNB din. And kay BNB, nagda-decline na din yung ating RSI. Pero the price is not increasing yet. So, still no signs of a bearish trend reversal. Still no sign then of a bullish trend reversal. Hindi bullish trend reversal. I mean, hindi siya sign ng bullish continuation movement yet. So, wala pang confirmation yet for a next move. So, for the time being, abang-abang kay BNB. But, similar din kay Axie Infinity, ang nangyayari dito ngayon kay BNB is nagde-decline yung kanyang resistance or nagde-decline yung kanyang price action. So, right now, we are going to wait this one out kung ano yung magiging next support area ni BNB in order for us to understand the next move. But for the time being, it's a good take profit area nga kay BNB. At the same time, we need to wait this one out kung ano yung magiging next price action niya. But if let's say we saw a movement to the upside, then of course, our target is around the $508. So, $508 is our next resistance kay BNB. As for support area, ang pwede nating tingnan na support area for the time being is around the $470. So, for the time being, nyo atin titingnan with the BNB price action. And, yeah, patience lang talaga. We just have to wait this one out before entering into a big trade pa. And, similar with the Axie Infinity price action as well as Ethereum, ang naging cost ng pump niya is because of this bullish divergence. So, as you can see, price was declining heavily dito kay BNB price action. And ito, we saw a decline kay BNB. At the same time, the RSI was also increasing. That indicated a bullish trend reversal signal. So, as you can see, RSI are playing key roles dito sa ating movement. So, RSI are actually a good thing to follow. Now, let's look at other coins naman. Dami ko nakita ngayon na XRP. Sige, let's dive into XRP saglit. So, for XRP, as you can see, nagkaroon tayo din ng bullish divergence similar din kay Bitcoin, kay Ethereum, kay Axie Infinity. Similar sa lahat, may bullish divergence. And ang magiging target natin yan is actually, since if you're going to follow this is actually a falling channel. And a falling channel, ang technical target ng falling channel is the top of the channel, which is the 0.78 cents, which we actually now met. So right now, dito kay XRP, take profit area na siya kasi na-meet na yung target niya for the falling channel. So if this is a falling channel, then right now we are at the take profit area na nga. Pero looking at the indicators, ano ba yung next move niya? Still no signs of a next movement pa for the time being. So ano ba yung pwede natin din i-indicate dito sa movement na yan? You can also take a look dito. You could somehow say na we are forming a head and shoulders. Possible na head and shoulders siya for the very short term. Siguro let's look at this in the 15-minute. So for the 15-minute time frame, this could be a possible head and shoulders. Yeah, possibility pa lang siya. Hindi pa siya confirm. Pero we are seeing a clear head and shoulders dyan. But if let's say you don't want to follow that head and shoulders, you can actually do this 50-50 movement. So if this is a 50-50 movement, itong descending triangle, you can actually get the height of this triangle. Lagyan natin siya sa possible point of breakouts. And then as you can see, we are forming a support and resistance. So if we break bullish, our target is 81 cents. If we break bearish, our target is 76 or 77 cents. So that is what we are going to monitor with the XRP price action. Now, let's look at other coins. Kanina ko pa actually nakikita yung comment ni Kevin Tai. Sige, pagbibigyan natin. AVAX. So actually, good coin din si AVAX. Isa din siya sa mga fina-follow ko lately. And right now for AVAX, ito yung ating latest movement. Let's look at this in the 4-hour time frame. So kay AVAX, as you can see, we saw ito nga, meron tayong declining price. And then, siguro ang masasabi natin dito, resistance area, parang masyado siyang steep to be para masabi nating channel or wedge. Masyado siyang steep, pero pwede naman natin siya i-consider. Pero yeah, if you're going to look at the hourly, hindi din siya matinong channel. So, I don't think that this is a channel or a falling wedge. Hindi matino yung kanyang support and resistance area. And yeah, hindi siya talaga wedge. So, ayan, meron tayong falling price, declining price while the RSI was increasing. And with that being said, it caused a bullish trend reversal. So as you can see, may movement tayo to the upside. Pero as you can see, since we have a Fibonacci resistance at the $92 area, we are now actually at a take profit area na nga kay AVAX. Pero, I think another thing na pwede natin consider dito is this could either be or potentially be a double bottom. So you can see na this is a double bottom pattern. However, wala tayong buy volume. Walang buy volume. So, that's a thing to consider then. Pero if this is a double bottom, then we can actually get the target by getting the height of this movement and then lagay natin siya sa possible point of breakout. In that case, we can actually see a movement up until the $104 US. However, ang concern ko nga lang dyan is wala tayong buy volume. So, yeah, medyo delikado siyang movement. Typically, if we want to see a movement to the upside, we want to see buy volume in order for us to confirm a move. So, if walang buy volume, that's a risky trade. Pero looking at this in the hourly, let's try to look at this in the hourly. Well, we actually have one good news dito, and that is the price is declining heavily. At the same time, we are seeing a trend line. So, eto, may trend line tayo, meron tayong good support, good resistance. Wow, actually good thing to. As you can see, we are seeing a possible bull pennant. So, bull pennant is actually at meron tayong pole and then meron tayong falling channel. So, in that case, that could be a potential, it is a potential, continuation pattern. So, in this case, this might be a bull pennant if, let's say, this breaks to the upside. So, right now, we are going to monitor this movement. The RSI is declining, pero the price is not increasing, so that is not a bearish divergence. Pero as you can see, we are seeing a falling channel. So, if this is a falling channel, there are three ways actually on how you can trade this. So since this is a bull pennant, ang bull pennant is my channel, you can actually trade this if let's say nagkaroon ng breakout. Ang pinakang conservative way niyan is actually if nagkaroon ng bullish breakout, our target is at the top of the channel, which is ayan. So if you are going to trade this in a conservative way, and then let's say we broke bullish, ito yung target natin. Pero if let's say you are a risk taker, you can actually trade this bull pennant target, which is around the 104 US dollars. Pero let's say this broke bearish. If let's say we broke into a downtrend, kasi let's say Bitcoin decided to go down, then this could indicate that this might lead us to 91 US dollars if we broke bearish. Pero as it stands, we are seeing a bull pennant and a falling channel. So, yeah, abang-abang lang muna tayo dito kay AVAX. Thanks, Paulo, for the donation. LRC and Wild, please. Sige, let's look at LRC. And siguro take note ko lang itong AVAX. Maganda tong balikan. Babalikan ko tong price action. And siguro bigyan natin siya ng update mamaya sa mga signals natin regarding the AVAX price action. So, take down ko lang siya sa notes natin. Coins to monitor. AVAX. Maganda yung movement ngayon ni AVAX actually. Now, let's dive into LRC USD naman. So, we can actually use the Coinbase chart. So, for LRC, this could indicate na we might see a bearish trend reversal. Medyo hindi ako 100% confident sa RSI niya. I'm not sure if this is a declining RSI or steady siya. Pero, if this is a declining RSI, then that could indicate that is a bearish trend reversal signal. Pero for the time being, medyo 50-50 ako dito kay LRC. So, yeah. 50-50 ako dito. If this could either be a bearish trend reversal signal lang nga. Dahil yun nga, hindi clear yung kanyang declining RSI sa kanyang price action. So, yun yung siguro maganda i-monitor dito with LRC. Support areas to watch out for is actually ito. The 1.58 US dollar area, so 1.58 US dollar area is actually a support to look out. So if let's say you're going to short this, or let's say you are already shorting this, 1.58 or around 1.59 is a good target kasi yun yung ating support area as of the time being. So right now, you have to monitor this movement on how far are we going to go down. Pero for the time being, 1.58 to 1.59 ang good support areas to watch out for with LRC. Now, to give you then sa isang update natin sa Wild. So, okay, let's look at Wild USD. Let's look at KuCoin. So, sa KuCoin naman, yeah, this is a clear bearish divergence naman. So, as you can see, increasing price while the RSI is declining. That is a signal for a bearish trend reversal. So, yeah, this is a bearish trend reversal signal. In that case, ang target niyan is this support area. Or you could actually follow the 50 MA or the 21 or 20 EMA. So, yun yung ating support areas na titingnan. If we break this 20 MA or 21 EMA, then, yeah, our target is the bottom of this support area. So, yun yung ating titingnan dito with the LRC price action. Thanks, Earl Amiel Soltes, for the donation. I highly appreciate that. Now, let's look at other coins. And before we dive into other coins, siguro may gusto ko ipakita sa iyo a quick word from our sponsors. And it's our sponsor, which is actually one of our major partners. It's Crypto.com. And look at this, guys. Ang ganda ng kanilang Visa card. And sige, ipakita ko yung Visa card nila saglit lang. So, if you can check out Crypto.com, and let's say you want to have a Visa card na pwede ka mag-cash in using your crypto, then the best place to do that for the time being is in Crypto.com. Kasi si Binance, di ba, meron din silang Visa card. Ang problem nga lang, hindi pa siya available sa Philippines, not unless influencer ka or isa kang person of interest ni Binance. So, if hindi ka person of interest ni Binance, hindi ka makakuha ng kanilang Visa card. So, sa ngayon, ang nakapagbigay ng Visa card with crypto is actually kay Crypto.com. So, if let's say you want to get this beautiful metal Visa card, ayan, pakita ko. Yung Visa card na yan, if gusto nyo makakuha ng ganyan, all you have to do is to deposit dito sa ating Crypto.com. So, all you have to do is just to sign up with my link. Pag nag-sign up kayo sa link ko or yung ginamit yung code ko, which is Gabs Crypto, you can actually claim up to $50 bonus. $25 bonus makuha nyo upon sign up, and then another 25 if kumuha kayo ng Visa card. And then, let's say, you want to get the Visa card na nga, in order to claim the Visa card, you have to stake their native token CRO in order for you to get a Visa card. So as you can see, kay Visa card, we don't have any annual fees. Meron din kayong rebate. And then on top of that, pwede din kayo makuha ng mga cashback as well as rewards with other platforms such as Spotify, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Airbnb, and then as well as airport lounge. So if let's say you want to travel, diba? And then gusto nyo magkaroon ng lounge access, then you can actually stake CRO and then get crypto.com, and then you can get their beautiful metal Visa card, which you can actually use for a lot of purposes. You can actually, let's say, you can buy coffee using this Visa card. Pwede din kayo actually bumili ng water lang just for this Visa card. So as you can see, napaka-useful nitong Visa card ni Crypto.com. So as usual, if you want to claim bonus with Crypto.com, all you have to do is just sign up with my sign-up code, which is GabsCrypto, or you can find that in the description down below. So let's dive in. Now let's go back to our video and let's look back with other analysis. And yeah, so let's look at our comment section. Thanks Bernard Aquilian for the donation. Let's look at coins near daw. Sige, let's look at near. Suggestion ni Emil. Near USDT. So let's look at near with our Binance chart. So for near, I think it's too early to tell. The RSI is declining pero still no signs of a bearish divergence. Support areas na pwede natin tingnan. Well, if you're going to zoom out, our previous support area, previous resistance is going to act as a support. So right now we have a support area dyan sa area na yan. Resistance area for the time being kay near is actually this one. So we are at the resistance area ni near. Pero it's still too early to tell pa din kay near kasi wala pa din tayong ibang indicators forming. Looking at this in the EMA or MA, yeah, masyado pang maaga. Though I think pwede din natin tingnan dito. Let's try to look at this in another perspective. Let's try to delete this one out. Itong resistance na yan. I think let's look at this in the 15-minute time frame. And then let's try to zoom in. So zooming in, you can see now we might be forming a falling, ano siya? It's a falling wedge or a falling channel. Yeah, it's a falling channel. So in this case, ang more likely na magiging target niya would be the top of the channel, which is na-meet na. So I think it's too late to trade this one out kasi na-meet na yung target niya. So for the time being, you just have to wait out for the next move to form lang talaga with near. You have to wait for the next indicators to form. It's too early to tell pa kung ano yung magiging next movement niya, pero as of time being, na-play out na yung kanyang movement. Let's look at other coins. Let's go back to SLP naman. Hindi natin nabigyan ng update si SLP. So let's now dive in with the SLP chart. So let's use our MA chart for SLP. Kasi of course, yung fina-follow natin kay SLP was the moving averages. And yeah, let's dive in dito. SLP USD T. Using Binance chart. So this is our previous analysis with SLP. Nakita tayo ng bullish divergence, pero yun nga, wala tayong confirmation. And ang bad news na nangyari doon is hindi tayo nakita ng naging bearish si Bitcoin. Nagkaroon si Bitcoin ng bearish downtrend and nagkaroon ng bearish breakout. So we did not see confirmation ng movement to the upside. So for the time being, si SLP nagkaroon ng movement to the downside. Pero looking at this with this latest price action, if you are, let's say, trading this, you can actually trade this, guys, with Bybit. You can actually long and short SLP sa Bybit. So if you, let's say, you want to trade this one out, and yeah, if you want to claim bonus kay Bybit, you can actually use my sign-up link that you can find the description down below. Pero yes, for Bybit, and let's now look at SLP, we saw a bullish indicator. So as you can see, RSI was increasing, so that indicated a bullish trend reversal to the upside. Targets niya, the previous support is going to act as a resistance. So right now, our resistance is around the 19 cents, 1.9 cents. So, medyo tapos na yung movement niya. As of now, it's a good take profit opportunity for the very short term. Pero if you're going to look at the hourly, wait na lang. Abang-abang na lang talaga. And yeah, looking at this for the very short term then, you can see now we are forming a rising wedge. So in that case, that is a bad news if this is a rising wedge. Kasi traditionally, a rising wedge is a bearish pattern to the downside. So yeah, medyo delikado to. So if this, let's say, plays out, ang target niya would be the bottom of the wedge, which is around the 1.7 cents. So bagsak na bagsak. So ganun. If let's say this is a rising wedge. So yeah, that rising wedge is a warning with the SLP price action. Pero on top of that, siguro let's take a look with the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, wala pa tayong indicators forming. Pero right now we have a resistance. So medyo may warning tayo right now with SLP. Kasi if we are going to look at this, if we get resisted by this area, then yeah, that is a bad news kay SLP. So right now, in order for us to see a bullish movement kay SLP, is it must either break this one out or yun nga, kailangan niya ma-break itong 50 MA kasi kung di natin yan break, then of course we are going to more likely get resisted. So right now, the 50 MA is a very crucial area ngayon for the SLP price action in order for us to see a continuation movement or makita tayo ng bullish or bearish price action. So right now, monitor 50 MA in the 4-hour time frame. May nakita ko 10K challenge update daw. Sige, let's give you an update sa ating 10K challenge. So, let's try to open our 10K challenge sheet and then, yeah, i-plot natin yung mga price actions ngayon. So, for the time being, Bitcoin is playing around, ano ba ngayon si Bitcoin? 43,707. So, 43,707. Ethereum, asan ba si Ethereum ngayon? Ethereum, I think, is around 3,370 yata siya ngayon eh. BNB. Ano ba si BNB ngayon? BNB is around 481. So, BNB is 481. Solana. Let's look at Solana. Sol USD. Let's look at FTX. And then, iwan natin to para balikan natin siya mamaya. 151 siya ngayon. AVAX. Ano ba si AVAX as of the time being? Let's try to open another AVAX chart. Pero mamaya babalikan natin si Solana. Magandang pag-usapan actually yung Solana price action din. 94. So 94 ngayon. VeChain. So, yeah, siguro mamaya balikan natin to. So, 0.08 pa din. So, for the time being, down yung ating portfolio ng negative 6%. So, di ba, despite of Bitcoin being ito, siguro, take a look at this, guys. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart. Ito yung good news dito. So, this is the power of hodling. Oh, Cardano. Nag-update na din pala si Cardano. Medyo huli na to. Si Cardano, I think it's around 1.3, diba? Let's try to look at ADA quickly. Nabigyan natin siya kanina na update. 1.29. So yeah, for the time being, we are down negative 6%. Pero guys, take a look at this. Alam ko most of the people right now are down negative 40%, negative 60%, negative 50%. Ito, diba? From the previous all-time high ni Bitcoin, we actually went down roughly around negative 37%. Yung maximum is around negative 40%. Pero look at this, guys. Despite of Bitcoin being down ng negative 40%, our 10K challenge was only down ng negative 6%. And that's right. You heard that right. Negative 6% lang yung ating down, yung ating loss sa ating 10K challenge. So, if you're going to look at this, successful pa siya actually kasi ang laki pa din ng na-save natin as compared dun sa mga bumibili nun. So, yeah, right now, we are at a loss pero negative 6% lang siya as opposed with Bitcoin being negative 40% down. So, yeah, looking good tayo right now with our 10K challenge. Pero guys, this year for 2022, magkakaroon tayo din ng panibagong 10K challenge. So, siguro i-update ka kayo within this week or next week regarding the latest 10K challenge natin. And that is actually the 2022 challenge. Pag-uusapan natin. And dito naman, lalagyan natin ng twist. Dadagdagan natin siya ng shitcoin. So, yeah. Yung ating gagawin ngayon is lalagyan natin ng shitcoin yung ating portfolio. Pero let's now go back to our analysis then. Okay, Frills Jane, sorry unrelated, but have you minted your Board Punk of Society NFT yet? Not yet. Wala pa. So yeah, hindi pa. Pero let's now talk about VeChain. So let's dive into the VeChain price action. So for VeChain, for the hourly, meron tayong clear indicator na, ito naman is increasing price while the RSI is declining. So yeah, right now we have a clear bearish trend reversal signal. So that is not a good thing. So our targets dito is by getting the support areas. So 7 cents yung ating next target for the support area. If let's say we are able to break down this support, then 7 cents is our target. Pero for the time being yung ating titingnan ngayon, siguro 50 MA yung magandang tingnan din. So 50 MA is playing around 7 cents din. So, for the time being, 7 cents yung more likely pullback area niya. So, yeah, that is a good thing natin titingnan natin kay VeChain. So, yeah, for VeChain, we have a bearish divergence forming. And it's clear dito as compared to other coins. May nagtatanong dito, sir, good buy point pa rin ba ngayon until next week for the long term? Yup, of course. Kasi look at this. Going back with our Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, we are actually at the lowest point na nga ng ating halfway point. So, we are still at a good buying opportunity. And ano pa ba yung pwede natin i-incur dito ang data? Looking at this in the daily time frame. Let's look at the daily. We went oversold previously, so that indicated a good buying opportunity. And if you're going to zoom out din dito sa ating Bitcoin price action, we actually have a very strong support area, which is around the 41K. So, buksan natin yung support areas natin. So, right now, we still have a support area forming with the Bitcoin price action. So, right now, we are still at a good buying opportunity. Kasi typically, ang good buying opportunities dito would actually be the support area. So, yung mga red areas na yan, yun yung mga typical buy the dip area. So, let's say you want to buy the dip, then ito yung mga magandang entry opportunities. So, in this case, what you're going to do is you're going to follow a dollar cost average strategy. Mag-set ka ng buy order between, siguro, yung una is 48K, 40K, and then, last but not the least, 30K. And you could also say na pwede ka mag-set around the 37K. Pero, yeah, these support areas are actually good buying opportunity areas na pwede natin tingnan. Pero for now, we actually went oversold and then we actually bounced off dito sa ating support area. So, as on my own opinion, I think we are still at a good support area pa din for a long-term buying opportunity. And yeah, i-hide natin ulit yung mga support and resistance areas natin. And then yes, we can now go back to our analysis. BNB tapos na. Na-analyze natin yung BNB. Sir, sa Bybit mo ba tinetrade yung 10K challenge? Hindi. Since spot wallet lang naman siya, nakalagay lang siya ngayon sa Binance. Matic. Actually, good thing. Matic. O nga, no? Okay, let's dive into Matic naman. Matic USD. So, look at this. We actually played our previous analysis exactly as predicted. So, di ba, meron tayong rising wedge. And, di ba, meron tayong video noon na meron tayong warning. And, di ko alam kung nakita nyo to. Pero, Matic warning, Gabs Crypto. Pinost ko to way before na meron tayong warning, massive warning, Matic massive warning. And then, if titingnan natin yung previous video ko noon, which was posted December 31, You can see na meron tayong warning na meron tayong bearish divergence and hindi bearish divergence, rising wedge, and rising wedge is a bearish pattern to the downside. And look at that. It played out exactly as predicted. So congratulations if you have traded that based from our previous Matic update video. And yeah, yun nga, na-meet na natin yung ating mga targets. And right now, ano ba yung next movement natin with the Matic price action? So looking at Matic, we have a warning ulit. Yeah, alam ko ayaw nyo ng warnings pero yeah, we have a warning ngayon. Rising price, declining RSI. That is not a good thing na magandang tingnan. Looking at this in the hourly, mas clear siya. Meron tayong declining RSI while the price is increasing. So, it could either say na nag-play out na siya kasi yun yung ating support area. Pero yeah, we have a warning ngayon dito with the Matic price action. Siguro you could actually follow this latest movement na ngayon. Meron na tayong nag-form na resistance area. So you could actually see na we are starting to form a descending triangle for the early time frame. Palitan natin yung color para mas kita siya. So ayan o. You could actually see na we are starting to form a descending triangle. And a descending triangle is a swing tradable opportunity by buying at the support and then selling at the resistance. But if this breaks up or to the downside, ano ba yung targets natin dyan? So, magiging target natin dyan is by actually getting the height of this triangle. If this breaks bullish, then yun yung target natin around, ano to? Anong target yan? 2.5. If let's say we broke bullish, 2.5 target. Pero if we break bearish, 2.19. That is our target for the Matic price action. So yeah, that is for Matic. Sir, do you have CRO coin? Yup, meron ako. I do have CRO coin staked. And because of me staking my CRO coin, meron ako ngayong Visa card from Crypto.com. So if you want to claim this Visa card, all you have to do is to stake CRO in Crypto.com. Just use my sign-up code, which is GabsCrypto. You can find that in the description down below if you want to claim up to $50 bonus. But yeah, yun yung ating update. Ayun yung ating CRO. Gala. Sige, let's look at Gala. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below. So let's look at Gala naman. So kay Gala, may warning tayo dito kay Gala sa hourly. Increasing price, declining RSI. Bearish indicator yan. So, ang magiging targets natin, of course, 34 cents is our first target. Next is our 33 cents. So, for the time being, hindi 34 cents pala, 35. Yeah, 34 cents. 34.82. Yung ating support dyan. But if, let's say, we are breaking this area na yan, then we might see a movement up until let's tingnan ng ito. Let's look at this. If this is what we are going to follow, the support area, then 0.339 cents yung titingnan natin dito with the Gala price action if we are going to break down. Pwede po ba mahingi yung table na gamit nyo sa 10K challenge? Yup. I-comment down ko siya down below. So, i-share ko siya ngayon sa ating YouTube Super Chat. Yan yung ating 10K challenge. Sinare ko na sa ating description or sa comments. Yeah, let's look at other coins naman. And FTM, tapos na tayo kay FTM. Mana. Sige, let's look at Mana. So, looking at the Mana price action, parang hindi maganda yung movement niya dyan. Let's look at Coinbase. So yeah, Coinbase was our previous chart na gamit. So let's try to zoom out for Mana. So as ito yung ating movement kay Mana. As you can see, meron tayong critical support and resistance area. Na-break natin yung support, so we saw a movement to the downside. Pero right now, I think ang dapat nang tingnan, I think we have the 50 MA and the 20 MA na kailangan i-watch out. 200 MA pala. So, looking at the Mana price action, right now we are on a bear trend kasi we are below the 200 MA. So, we are now acting a new resistance area. Siguro let's hide our previous support and resistance area dito kay Mana. You can see na meron tayong resistance forming at the 200 MA. So right now, the 200 MA is now forming a resistance. So in order for us to see a bullish movement kay Mana, we have to break this 200 MA. Otherwise, we are not yet bullish. And yeah, ang pwede nyong gawin siguro dito is just swing trade the support and resistance for the very short term sa ating smaller time frame. Pero yeah, looking at this, unclear pa din siya kasi this is not a bearish divergence. Kasi look at this, the price declined while the RSI is declining. Hindi siya bearish divergence. Typically, bearish divergence should be an increasing price while the RSI is increasing. In that sense, the price and the RSI is diverging. That's why it's called a bearish divergence. Pero since it's not diverging, then that is not a bearish divergence. So that is for Mana price action. Abang-abang lang siguro dito for the next price action to form. Support and resistance areas na pwede natin tingnan is actually this clear support area na nagpo-form around the 2.93 cents. And then another support area na pwede mong tingnan din is the 2.98 cents. So, as of now, yung ating pwede tingnan dito with Mana. So, tinitingnan ko actually yung comments nyo dyan down below. Solana daw. Sige, let's look at Solana. So, for Solana in the early time frame, it's too early to tell pa din. Kasi, yun nga, the price declined while the RSI is declining. Typically not a good indicator yet. We have to wait this one out for a proper indicator to form. 15-minute time frame. Kay 15-minute time frame, nagkaroon tayo ng increasing price while the RSI was declining. So that indicated a bearish trend reversal previously. So that's why we saw a movement up until the support area. I think the support area is this area. Yeah, we have a support area at the 147 or roughly 148 siya. Pero it's still too early to tell pa. Kung ako tatanungin. Kasi there are no proper indicators yet with the Solana price action, both in the 15-minute and with the hourly. Siguro you can swing trade this support and resistance area. Pero as of the time being, I don't think na may magandang swing tradable opportunity yet. Not unless we start to form a proper indicator. Tingnan ko actually ibang coin na sinasuggest nyo. Siguro Dogecoin ngayon. Let's look at Doge. This is a Bittrex chart. Hindi maganda yung Bittrex chart. Let's use Binance chart para mas maayos. And yeah, siguro just a quick word from our sponsors. So, guys, meron din tayong actually $3,000 giveaway with Bybit. All you have to do is just to sign up with my sign up link in the description down below. And then deposit kayo kay Bybit. Pag nag-deposit kayo kay Bybit within certain amount, at least $500, then you can claim up to $3,000 of bonus with Bybit. So all you have to do is just to sign up with my sign up code na you can find the description down below. Ngayon guys, it is required na gamitin nyo yung link din sa description down below kasi this bonus is exclusive sa ating affiliates lang. So, Affiliates like me ang merong ganyang mga bonus. So if you want to claim bonus like this, all you have to do is just to go to our description down below and you can actually find this 3,000 US dollar bonus dito sa Bybit. And then yes, sign up lang kayo. And yun nga, if nag-sign up kayo with my sign up link, you can actually see na if you're going to open this. Siguro let's open this in an incognito. So, pag nag-incognito tayo and then tingnan nyo to guys, kay Bybit. Pag open nyo dyan, makita nyo na 3,000 US dollar deposit blast off bonus. So, take note, you have to be a new user dito. If meron na kayo account, gawa na lang kayo ng panibagong account and then of course, register lang kayo and then mag-deposit lang kayo dito kay Bybit. So, yun nga, mag-deposit lang kayo dyan, create an account by using an email, password, and then kahit di pa nga actually kayo verified, pwede na kayo mag-deposit eh. Kasi ako nakapag-deposit ako nun kahit di pa verified. And then yan, just sign up lang. And so, as usual, if you want to claim this up to 3,000 US dollar bonus, just sign up with my sign up code and then deposit lang with my sign up link. Now, going back to our analysis, let's go back with Dogecoin. And unfortunately, hindi pa din nag-load yung ating chart. Eto, ayan na. Let's look at the Binance chart with Dogecoin. And let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Ang ganda ng kanyang green candles ah. Ang cost nitong pump is this. Yeah, meron tayong support, may resistance, forming. Yeah, we have a support, we have a resistance. We also have an increasing RSI. Yan yung naging cost ng pump ni Dogecoin. Pero, ano ba ang target nito? Ang typical target ng ating falling channel is actually the top of the channel. So, right now, na-meet na natin yung target. So, if are there any swing tradable opportunities for Dogecoin? Well, I don't think so na may maganda ngayon. For the time being, it's actually a take profit area time ngayon kay Dogecoin. So, for the time being, it's a good take profit area na ngayon kay Dogecoin. I don't think na mas magandang mag-trade pa ngayon with ng Dogecoin kasi look at that. Overbought. And I don't think na that's a bearish divergence kasi hindi nag-increase yung price. So, it's still too early to tell with Dogecoin. So, if let's say you have a Dogecoin na hawak ngayon, take profit opportunity ngayon. Pero if you want to hodl, you can hodl naman. Pero yun na nga, it's overbought. So, it's a take profit area for the very short term. Now, let's look at other coins. So, binabasa ko actually yung mga chat nyo dyan down below. Sabi ni Ella Marie, Bitcoin summary before the live ends. Sure, why not? Of course, kailangan natin siya pag-usapan. Panotis naman, Sir T, Rose po sa Oasis Network. Let's look at Rose. And also, if guys, hindi nyo pa nakikita yung ating LinkedIn account, you can actually join our LinkedIn account. So, yung ating LinkedIn is actually posted sa ating description down below. All you have to do is just to go to our description down below. And then, let's say, meron kayong LinkedIn. Pwede nyo kami actually follow ngayon sa LinkedIn. Kami ni Game Over Poy, yung nickname niya. We are actually one of the administrators dito ng Gabbal Crypto on LinkedIn. So, if you want to join dito, all you have to do is just to follow Gabbal Crypto in LinkedIn. If let's say you are a professional who wants to or interested in the crypto market, then of course you can follow us dito sa ating LinkedIn account. You can find that in the description down below. But yun, let's go back to Rose. As you can see, ito yung ating previous analysis with Rose. Meron tayong Fibonacci retracement area na nagpo-form. So right now we are at a Fibonacci resistance which is the 52 cents. So 52 cents is actually Fibonacci resistance dito kay Rose. And looking at this in the RSI, let's look at this in the hourly. In the hourly, you can see na we are starting to form a symmetric triangle dito kay Rose. I think this is clearer in 15 minutes. Yeah, mas clear siya sa 15 minutes. And this is actually a good opportunity na pwede nyo i-trade. If let's say we see, if we see a bullish or bearish breakout, then maganda siya i-trade. But yeah, right now, this is what we are going to monitor with the rose price action. So if this breaks bullish, ano ba yung target niya? So if we are going to see a bullish movement, then our target is more likely by getting the height. And then our target is more likely going to play around the 55 cents kay rose. But if this breaks bearish, then our target is more likely going to play around 48 cents. But we have a support area, so let's see wala tong sell volume. Then you can actually follow the 49 cents as a good support area dito kay rose. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat. BNB at AXS daw, tapos na ba? Yep, tapos na. All you have to do is just to go back dito sa ating video. Same with LRC, tapos na din tayo doon. Matic, tapos na din. So, you can actually scroll back lang. ADA, tapos na din si Cardano. Ethereum, tapos na din si Ethereum. So, you can actually scroll back sa start ng video. Have we checked almost all coins na ba? Let's give you a quick recap sa Bitcoin price action. Siguro, update natin yung latest price action na Bitcoin. So, yeah. Nagkaroon tayo ng resistance dito sa ating $44, $44,000 since wala tayong buy volume. But yeah, right now we are going to wait this one out. Siguro may mga iba magsasabi na this could be a potential. Ito, may mga iba na magsasabi na this is a shoulders, head, shoulders. Pero ang problem ko lang dyan, medyo iisang level yung ating head and shoulders. So you could actually say na that is a head and shoulders pero hindi clear yung shoulders kasi same sila ng level ng head eh. Pero for the time being, ano ba yung next movement natin? So we can actually remove this target na nga kasi nag-play out na yung ating latest analysis. Pero it's actually, parang it's leaning towards bearish siya kasi may bearish divergence tayo in the hourly. Actually, in the 15-minute time frame lang. Pero in the hourly, kay hourly, it's moving sideways. So, it's still too early to tell pa right now for the Bitcoin price action. Hindi siya katulad nito eh. Kasi ito, yung previous galaw natin, no, itong bull flag. Yung bull flag na yan, sobrang clear ng kanyang bull flag. So, that's why it's a good swing tradable opportunity. Pero right now, hindi clear yung price action ngayon. So, sa ngayon, aabangan lang muna natin yung latest movement niya if we are going to break bullish or bearish dito kay Bitcoin. Pero, siguro, if you want to swing trade this, you can actually swing trade within the support and resistance areas if you want to swing trade that movement. Pero sa ngayon, masyado pang maaga in order for us to understand yung kanyang next move. Sige, let's look into last few coins, VRA pati Polkadot. May nakita ko, sabi daw, head and shoulders, baka shampoo yun, sir. Yeah, more likely shampoo siya. But yeah, let's dive into Polkadot. Well, kay Polkadot, ano naman nangyari dito kay Polkadot? Kay Polkadot, meron tayo actually increasing price. Ito. Increasing price while the RSI is declining, that is a signal for a bearish trend reversal. Pero I think we have played that na kasi look at that. Nag-decline na siya eh. Kahit in the 15-minute time frame, kitang-kita mo siya eh. Ayan no. I think nag-play out na siya. So, abang na lang siguro for the next indicators to form with Polkadot. VRA, siguro let's look at VRA naman. I'm actually looking this. Hindi maganda yung Bitrex chart. Palitan ko nga siya. Ang pangit ng Bitrex chart na yan. KuCoin. Yeah, mas maayos si KuCoin. So, looking at KuCoin chart kay Bitrex, kay VRA, you can actually see na meron tayong overbought signal na nga, indicating na that was a good take profit opportunity. So, selling opportunity siya actually kay VRA. But, as it stands, I don't think na may opportunity tayo na pwedeng tingnan. Yeah, wala pa tayong clear opportunity para intindihin kung ano yung next movement. It's too early to tell for VRA. Siguro pwede lang natin tingnan MA. Yeah, EMA, 21 EMA and 50 MA. If na-break to, then of course 50 MA yung ating target or support. And yeah, that is for VRA. Pero yung gusto kong balikan actually si AVAX kasi alam ko kay AVAX meron tayong opportunity na pwedeng i-trade eh. Kasi look at this. We have a falling channel forming kay AVAX. And you could actually see na this could be a bull pennant. Ito yung aabangan ko ngayon actually guys. Siguro baka maglagay ako ng somewhat of a long position dito if let's say nag-bounce tayo dyan. Tatry ko laruin tong AVAX kasi ang ganda ng movement niya. This could possibly be a bull pennant din actually kay AVAX. So, as of now, I think maganda tingnan ngayon si AVAX price action for the very short term. Yun yung aking gustong tingnan ngayon. Other than the Bitcoin price action na masyado pang maaga, wala pa tayong clear indicators pa talaga. Kay AVAX, meron tayong clear na support and resistance area. At that is for AVAX. Looking at this with the Bitcoin price action, tinan mo ang ganda ng ano natin eh. Ang ganda ng ating Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. Andun tayo sa pinakang support talaga ngayon eh. Ayan no. Andun tayo ngayon sa support area. So, possible na baka bottom na ngayon 40K. If you're going to follow this. So, it could indicate na bottom na yata 40K. Ganda ng galaw natin dyan ah. Thoughts on Bomb Crypto po. May nakita ko actually na isang YouTuber na sinasabi niya na rug pull daw si Bomb Crypto. Pero wala akong masyadong alam sa mga NFT games na yan eh. So, I don't want to mislead people with Bomb Crypto. Pero, ang sure ako na nakita ko ngayon is yung DeFi pet. Pero, sabi ng Cardano chain ba yung Cardano chain yung kanilang developer? Sabi daw nila, hindi daw totoo yung nag-circulate ngayon na scam daw yung DeFi pet. Pero ewan ko, hindi ko alam. Sabi ng Twitter user na yun, rug pull daw si DeFi pet. May potential na mag-rug pull, pero sabi ni Cardano chain, scam daw yung, hindi daw totoo yung nagsasabi nun. Pero yeah, ewan ko. May mga screenshots din na nag-circulate din kay DeFi pet na ano daw eh. May isang account na nag-sell na maraming DeFi pet, maraming DPet. So, ewan ko. Di ko alam. Yun yung nakita ko lang based sa rumors. Take note, rumors lang siya. I don't think that that's an accurate information. So, I don't think that that's a very clear talaga. Let's look at this in the 5-minute time frame. Tingnan na natin yung galaw saglit. Ang ganda ng support natin dito sa ating ating price action dito kay Bitcoin. Actually, pwede mo tingnan din yung 1 minute dito sa trading view eh. Or the 1 second. Wala akong access for 1 second. Siguro hanggang 1 minute lang. Siguro let's try 30 seconds. Wala din. 1 minute yung lowest ko sa aking trading view. Daming pumapaldo sa bomb crypto. Ewan ko, nakita ko lang yun guys at sa isang YouTuber. So, wala akong accurate information regarding bomb crypto. So, hindi ako makakapag-comment talaga ng maayos regarding bomb crypto. Sir, pwede pa post nung sa AVAX sa Discord channel para makasabay kami. Sige, ipapost ko siya after this live siguro. O siguro i-post na natin ngayon yung AVAX price action. As you can see, ayan si AVAX price action. I-post natin siya ngayon dito sa ating Discord channel natin or sa ating Discord server. So if let's say gusto nyo sumali sa ating Discord server, you can actually find that in the description down below. So right now, we have this potential move for AVAX. We have 2 scenarios dito. So, i-adjust ko lang saglit yung ating, dito. Yung ating Fibonacci retracement bago natin i-continue to. Bago ko siya i-post. And guys, if you want to support the channel, you can actually leave a donation dito sa ating YouTube Super Chat by clicking the $sign down below. If you want to support the channel lang naman. Pero yeah, sige, i-post ko to ngayon sa ating Facebook, Telegram, and Discord group ngayon. So, this is actually swing tradable opportunity kay AVAX. Kung ako tatanungin. And then, yeah, screenshot lang natin siya saglit. Ito yung gusto ko sa Mac eh. Sa Apple, pwede mo siya i-screenshot diretso and then post mo kagad. Hindi katulad sa iba na sa Windows, kailangan mo pa mag-snipping tool eh. Dito, diretso lang eh. Screenshot, drag and drop lang. Napakadali. AVAX descending or falling channel. Falling channel forming swing trade double opportunity by buying at the support and selling at the resistances, but if it breaks bullish, top of the channel is target. Ano ba yung top of the channel? I think that is 96 cents. 96 US dollars. 96 US dollars. Potential bull pennant is also forming with a 99 US dollar target, with a 99 potential opportunity pa lang siya actually. AVAX falling channel potential opportunity, swing tradable opportunity by buying at the support and selling at resistance, but if it breaks bullish, top of the channel sa target, $96. Potential bull pennant is also forming with the $99 target. And as usual, lagi ko sinasabi sa inyo, volume is needed in order to confirm a move. Yeah, post na natin siya. And then, may nagtatanong, ilang years ka na po dito? 5th year ko na. 5th year ko na sa crypto. And then, trading 3 years. Dati kasi spot wallet lang ako. Pero around 2012 2020, 2019, doon ako mismo talaga nag-trade with the crypto market. 2018, invest. 2017, 2018, invest. Pero yung talagang nag-trade na around 2019, 2020, around that time na. Naalala ko noon, yung time na yun, yung talagang nag-COVID crash eh. Yun yung talagang nakakatakot nun eh. Naalala ko nung gabi nga, nandito din ako sa condo noon. Tapos, sa lumang condo ko yun. Pero, naalala ko yung experience ko noong previous crash noong 2020. Bumagsak si Bitcoin ng $3,000. Tapos, sabi ko, shit, patay na. Ayoko na, hindi na ako titingin. And then after nun, as in, kinalimutan ko talaga yung crypto market nun. Like, dinilit ko yung app sa phone. Noong time na yun, meron akong dalawang phone. Meron akong Huawei saka iPhone nun. Yung sa iPhone, dinilit ko na yung coins.ph. Dinilit ko din yung tracker ko ng crypto market. Pero yung dun sa Huawei ko, hindi ko siya tinanggal. Tapos after siguro 1 or 2 months, alarm ng alarm yung aking Huawei phone nun. Hindi ko talaga alam bakit, pero nung tinitingnan ko yung app, nakalagay doon sa aking app, nakalagay na parang may sinasabi doon sa app na nagkakaroon ng malaking movement ngayon yung crypto market, nagkakaroon ng new highs, higher high. Pero dinidisregard ko ng time na yun kasi iniisip ko na baka bagsak pa din. Tapos, nung binalikan ko siya around September, doon ko lang napansin na umabot na pala siya ng $7,000 from $3,000. So, yeah, kung alam ko lang nung time na yun na opportunities yung crashes, then sana marami akong biniling Bitcoin noong time na $3,000 siya. So, siguro, isa din siya sa pinaka-nire-regret ko nun. But, at least lesson learned. During a crash, be greedy whenever nagkaroon ng crash yung market. And be fearful whenever the market is overbought. Pero, isa yun sa worst experience ko, yung COVID crash na yun. Naalala ko yun, sinasabi ko sa mga roommates ko yun eh. Na, grabe talaga ng 2020 nung time na yun, bagsak na bagsak. Parang mas malala pa nga siya sa bear market eh. Kasi, nung 2018 bear market, yung experience ko nun, nakikita kong pababa yung aking ininvest sa coins.ph. Nung time na yun, coins.ph saka coins pro gamit ko nun eh. Nung time na yun, nakikita ko na literal na pababa yung Bitcoin. Tapos nakikita ko yung pera ko bumababa. Hindi siya ganun kasing sakit or kasing bigat na nangyari sa COVID crash. Kasi yung nangyari noong bear market, ganyan yung movement ng bear market noong 2018. Pero yung COVID crash na nakita natin lang 2020, ang nangyari is isang bagsakang crash talaga. Tapos saka lang siya ulit bumalik. Unlike nung bear market, paunti-unti lang yung kanyang decline. So, for me, mas worse yung experience ng COVID crash kaysa dun sa bear market. Kasi biglaan yung COVID crash eh. What crypto tracker app is it? Hindi ko alam, nakita ko lang siya sa Android Play Store dati eh. Pero right now, what I'm using is TradingView. Mas prefer ko yung TradingView kaysa sa other platforms like Binance. Diba si Binance meron din siyang chart platform. Mas prefer ko itong TradingView kasi mas malinis saka mas maayos gamitin. Boss Gab, what's your top pick altcoin for this 2022? As usual, alam niyo yung sagot ko dyan. Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum yung aking top pick as usual. Alam niyo na yan. Ay, ito, may good question. Sir Gab, may papayo po ba sa mga traders na gustong matuto? May online coaching po ba kayo? Wala akong online coaching. I don't coach nor naniningil ng pera for coaching. Kasi alam ko may mga ibang channels na may bayad yung kanilang coaching. Pero dito sa channel na to, wala tayong coaching. Wala din paid services dito. Donations lang. Kung gusto nyo mag-donate, then of course, you can donate. Sariling kusan lang yun, pero di ko naman kayo pinipilit. Nasa inyo lang yung donations. Pero paid services, wala tayong ganun. So if ever na may mag-send sa inyo ng message na naniningil, scam yun guys. Walang payment yung ating group. Walang payment yung ating channel. Pero if you want to learn crypto market and the basic trading, punta lang kayo sa YouTube, go to Gab's Crypto 101. type nyo lang sa YouTube search, Gabs Crypto 101, lalabas yung ating 101 playlist. So, makikita nyo dyan sa ating 101 playlist lahat ng ating 101 tutorial video. So, ito yung ating 101 playlist. So, makikita nyo dyan. Ayan yung ating 101 playlist. Meron tayong Intro to Cryptocurrency, When Should You Stake, Cash in Tutorial, and then Bybit Cash in Tutorial din. How do I set up my technical indicators? So, pinakita ko din sa video na yan. How do I set up my indicators? Meron din tayong video on how to trade with support and resistances. Meron din type of trader. So, let's say, hindi mo alam yung identity mo sa trader. For me kasi, yung pinaka-important thing na maintindihan mo dapat sa crypto markets, you need to understand kung what type of a trader are you. Kasi kung hindi mo alam, then of course, mahirap sumunod sa iba't ibang analysis, tapos magugulat ka na lang na hindi siya para sa'yo yung analysis na yun. Well, it's because hindi mo pa alam yung identity mo. So, in that case, you need to understand what type of a trader are you before entering the crypto market. So, meron din tayong video regarding the type of traders. Meron din tayong technical indicators, support resistance, moving average, RSI, MACD, trading patterns, volume, Fibonacci, futures trading tutorial. So, meron tayong futures trading tutorial for Bybit as well as kay Bingbon or BingX. And then many more. So, if you want to learn this different trading opportunities and different trading indicators or yun nga, ginagamit kong analysis, you can actually check this playlist. You can find it in the description down below. At the same time, you can search Gabs Crypto 101 sa YouTube lang. So, ganun kadali lang. May nagtatanong din, anong course mo ng college? BS Information Technology, specialized in Business Analytics. So, Business Analytics yung specialization. Sir Gab, bakit po palaging sinasuggest sa amin na mag-invest sa top coins? Good question. Kasi, yun yung pinaka-less volatile. And yun yung pinaka-less volatile. So, kahit mag-decline, so let's say nag-dip bigla si Bitcoin, nag-dip siya ng malakas. Ang dip ng altcoins is, ulitin natin, mas maayos. Let's try to zoom out. If let's say, umabot sa point na nag-dip si Bitcoin, ang galaw ng altcoins na wala sa top 10 is more likely going to be mas malala yung dip nila, especially if increasing in dominance. So, in that case, if baguhan ka sa crypto market, as much as possible para hindi ka magkaroon ng malaking loss, then of course, invest with the top 10 coins. Kasi of course, large market cap coins, they have lesser chance for a volatility. That's why yung mga highly volatile coins are seen na wala. Yung mga grabing volatility ng mga coins, wala siya sa top 10. Makita nyo yung mga shitcoins, yung mga coins like, sino pa ba? Basta wala sa top 10. Sobrang volatile ng kanilang coins. Kung high reward siya, malaki din yung pwedeng matalo dun. So, syempre, as a newbie, start small ka palagi. Start with the blue chip cryptos such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then after that, if sanay ka na sa Bitcoin and Ethereum, then dive in with large cap coins such as Cardano. And sino pa ba yung large cap coins? Nakalimutan ko na actually. Polkadot, large cap coins, and then other coins. And then after the large cap coins, saka ka mag-dive in with mid caps, and then after that, saka ka pumasok sa shit coins. Pero if baguhan ka, just stick to the bigger time frame. Sir Gab, pag pumasok ba talaga sa crypto market, nakaka-trauma, lalo pag bumagsak yung coin na hawak mo, paano mo ma-overcome yung coin na ganun? Pag ganun nangyari? Yeah, actually nakaka-trauma siya kasi crypto is one of the most volatile asset in the world. So, talagang kakabahan ka talaga pag bumagsak yung market. Ang masasuggest ko lang talaga is, when in doubt, remember when in doubt, zoom out. Yun lang yung payo ko. When in doubt, zoom out. Kasi you can see na we may be on a downtrend for the short term or for the mid term, pero if you're going to look at this long term we are in an uptrend. That is possible for if let's say you're in spot wallet. Pero let's see, nakaano ka, futures and leverage trade, siguro take a time off lang muna before entering the market ulit. Any payo in it? I'm now taking BS IT. Ano magandang major sa IT? Any data related is actually a good thing. Actually, yung ano ko is business analytics. Focus siya sa data science. Data science, data architecture, data integration. Lahat ng data related yung focus and yung field of study ko ngayon. So actually, nag-take ako ng master's ngayon, MBA in business analytics, data integration, and data architecture. So if kung ako tatanungin mo na kung ano magandang i-major sa IT, business analytics, data analytics, anything that is data related. Yun yung personal opinion ko lang naman. So Gab, normal lang ba na mapanigyan yung coins mo? Not sure. Hindi ko alam. Tanong natin sa mga psych friends ko. Stop po na AVAX trade. Ano ba stop loss. Hindi pa ako actually nag-open ng position dito. Nag-aabang ako dito sa support area niya around ano siguro 92 or yeah, if let's say magkaroon ng breakout, then of course doon ako mag-open ng long position. Pero hanggat wala pang breakout, aabangan ko tong support area na yan sa at $92. Ano pa ba? MetaWars, pati habol. Ano yung abbreviation ng MetaWars sa TradingView? AXS actually, na-update na natin yung AXS kanina ha. You can actually scroll back, pero just to give you an update ulit kay Axie Infinity. Huwag tayo dyan sa Bitstamp, pangit yan. Kay Bitstamp tayo, huwag tayo kay... Ay, ba't ganun yung Bitstamp? Weird ah. Bittrex yung pangit. Yung maganda is Bitstamp. But I'm not sure bakit ganun yung Axie Infinity doon. Let's use Coinbase. Then, hindi si Coinbase yung chart natin. I think that was Binance. Tama ba? Yeah, Binance. Right now, we are forming a new support area dito. So, this is our latest support area. We might be forming a falling channel or falling wedge. So, yeah, this could be a possible falling wedge. So, monitor this movement closely before you enter. I think 50 MA will now be crucial support area na. Kasi, look at this. We are breaking down from the 21 EMA or 20 MA. So, this could indicate na 50 MA yung ating good re-enter opportunity. Sir Gab, salamat kasi nagtuturo ka sa amin ng libre. Napakarami ko nakikita na puro nagpapabayad para sa TA. Yan, di ako naniniwala sa pabayad eh. Personally, if talagang may malasakit yung mga tao sa inyo, hindi nila gagawin yun na may bayad para sa inyo. Ibibigay nila yan sa inyo ng libre. Libre in a sense na hindi sila hingi na something in return. Siguro donation okay lang, pero yung required payment, I don't think na that should be the case when it comes to learning. Kaya kami ni Louie or ni Game Over Poy, hindi kami naniningil dito. Kasi we don't believe in payment. We don't believe na in order to learn, you have to pay. I don't think that that's the case. Kasi ako as a 90 student, as a data analytics, na halos lahat, inaral ko using open source codes, open source instructions, open source materials. May binayad ba ako doon? Di ba wala? So, yung mga learnings ko, karamihan doon is hindi ko nakuha dahil nagbayad ako. Karamihan nakuha ko dahil available siya online at may mga kusa nag-share within the market or within the World Wide Web, within the internet. So, in return, ba't ko sisingilin sa mga tao yung mga natutunan ko ng libre, di ba? Though yung mga iba dito natutunan ko dahil sa degree ko, pero may day job naman ako para para pagkakitaan yun eh. So, I don't think na dapat ko pagkakitaan yung followers. So, yeah. Hindi ko kayo sinisingil. Ayoko nang naniningil talaga. Sir Gab, sa lahat man ng time frame, pwede gamitin yung 50 EMA at 21 EMA. Yup, actually, yung pinakamagandang gamitin is actually, let's use our MA chart. Ang pinakamagandang gamitin is actually let's open BTC-USD. Ang ginagamit ko actually is 20 MA, 50 MA, 100 MA, and then 200 MA. Bakit? Kasi if you're going to look at the weekly, you can see na dun tayo nagkakaroon ng bounce with the Bitcoin data historically since 2012. Siguro let's use the Bitcoin all-time index data. All-time index data. Ano ba yung all-time index data dito? BTC index yun eh. BTC-USD index. Lol, di ko siya makita. Pero, index. Ayan, Bitcoin all-time history index. Ayan, no. Since the start, itong data na yan, the historical data are following the moving averages. So, in this case, sa crypto market, ang pinakamagandang gamitin is the 20, 50, 100, and 200 moving averages across all time frames. So, yeah. Oscar, paano yung multiple indicators sa trading view? Naka-premium po ba kayo? Yup, naka-trading view. So, ang gamit ko actually dito na account is Trading View Pro. Yeah, naka-Trading View Pro ako. Meron actually iba't ibang plans. Meron Trading View Pro Plus, Trading View Pro something na basta maraming Trading View options. Pero yung gamit ko yung pinakang-basic account, yung Trading View Pro. Yan yung gamit kong dito para magkaroon ng maraming oscillators. Anyway, it's around 1 hour and 30 minutes na ating live. Let's end the live now. So, just to give you a quick recap sa ating Bitcoin market, siguro let's give you a quick update before we end the live. Siguro if na-follow natin ngayon is actually ito yung gusto ko i-follow ngayon yung sa AVAX price action. This is a good swing tradable opportunity. Inabangan ko ngayon actually mag-hit dito sa support area. And then pag nag-hit tayo dyan, baka dyan ako mag-enter ng long position. And then mag-set lang ako ng stop loss just below. Siguro $91 area. In that case. Take profit area, partial take profit sa 96. And then another take profit sa $99 area. So right now yun yung aking mini-monitor dito kay AVAX. And ano pa ba? Kay Bitcoin price action, let's give you a final update kay Bitcoin. Yeah, it's still too early to tell pa din. May support and resistance sign na pwede mo i-trade. Yung area na yan. Pero, yeah, masyado pa maaga para i-indicate yung kanyang next movement para sa akin. Anyway, yun muna update natin for tonight since naka 1 hour 30 minutes tayo. Ito ata yung one of the longest stream natin. So if you find this video useful and more informative, please give this video a like. If you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.